So I took my ISO ProAm team and my 6'4" gritty 3-point slasher to the first ever ProAm Summit event. Now to at least qualify for this event, you gotta play 10 qualifying ProAm games. And then once the ProAm Summit event starts, the combined score of your team's best 5 games is how you can reach the top 5 and try to win these prizes. And as you can see, you got top 5, top 10, top 50 and top 100. Now allow me to introduce my starting 5 to begin the event, because this is an all weekend event, so the lineup will change. But we started off with my boy Presto at the shooting guard. He got a 6'8". We got a 6'7" lock with Fear Heartless, a 6'9" power forward with Beast Max, and our backup lockdown defender when Fear is not on the game, we got Sitchy playing the center spot on a 7'4" demigod. And of course, y'all know I'm on my 6'4". So to start the event, it was actually broken in the beginning, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean, because basically once you win, you're supposed to see where your team ranked, what are your combined scores, and that menu wasn't there. But as you can see in this game, I almost scored 50 points. This is the first gameplay of the event. Now I end up dropping 49, but you see at the end of the game, it's not showing us the leaderboards. Now another thing that's very toxic that also won't show you the leaderboards, or also you could play a whole game and your game won't count if the other team quits. So y'all can see we just in the second quarter, I'm already getting double team. It's only 42-20. Game is pretty much probably over, especially after making that 3. So in the middle of checking out the halftime stats, only 45-20, this team literally quits. So like I said, we learned that when somebody quit, you don't get to see the leaderboard, as well as that game doesn't matter. So you could destroy your team and they could be toxic enough to quit, I mean, at the very last second. Some teams, even in the very beginning when the score is only 3-3. But it wasn't until we played this team called Inferno, as you guys can see their lineup on the screen, and we end up beating this team 119-91. And at this point, we don't even know no method, no formula. We're literally just regular hooping, and you guys are about to see the leaderboards and my first time reaction to seeing it myself. I never even knew it existed at the ending of the games. What the f is this? I never seen this screen. Oh, this you was talking about. That been hard.
Yeah, it's good. We're ranked 7.
Hey, I seen it. So it took us 8 games to finally see where we placed on the leaderboards. That ending said that we were ranked 7, but when I went to the actual leaderboards after the game, it showed we were ranked 4. Now I'm sure you guys can imagine playing an event over the entire weekend, you're gonna start seeing some crazy clips, like me making this layup right here and it's not even green, but it's saying it's green. Or how in this clip, I'm showing the power of the hydration takeover, because you could spam square, not waste the adrenaline, and still get the lane steal because you have all the adrenaline bars and it's a free bucket. Or how my shooting guard get dunked on. Get up! Or for some reason, every time you do a bailout animation, it goes out of bounds and your teammate can't catch it. But let somebody else do it. Oh! Yo, no, I'm done. I'm done.
Yo, that went to the roof.
I'm done with this, bro. I'm fucking done with this game, bro.
Yo, I gotta look at that clip again.
Bro. Like that don't go out of bounds. Oh my God,
yo.
Bro. Or how I got some of the craziest ankle breakers in this event. Look at me, 5 out. He slipped not just once, but twice, the same exact animation back to back, and then I green it. We got another one, tasting the floor. Oh my God, look at these animations. I can't even shoot it. People be like closing out, bro. Hold on. Let me finish my clip though. Hold up. Let me show y'all some sauce. Ooh, got him. Step back. Ooh, dunk man. Hey, come on. Let me get another one. Hold on. Oh my. He's on the ground. They fouling me. Nah, bruh. Or how blur is completely broken and you could just hit turbo and never dribble the ball. Like, what is that? Or how I was getting contact dunks with small meters on a 6'4". Now that's crazy. Or why people ask dumb questions in the comment section like, why did you get blocked on a 6'4" guard? You're not gonna go to the paint in ProAm. Get that out of here. I'm going to the paint in ProAm, boy. What a weekend. And and what a game. But one thing you don't want to do when you queue up Pro-Am is look at team records. Now, we do want to play against teams that's like this, 14-35, but look at my team record, for example. We're not taking Pro-Am serious. Y'all see y'all troll and bring 5 7'4" in a Pro-Am. That's like the only way people can beat me in this mode. Nobody has beaten me if I'm not on Wimby trolling around in Pro-Am. Nobody has beaten my actual lineup. Like, if I restart in this game mode from scratch and play serious, bro, I can go 100-0. I could go probably 200-0 because this game mode is that easy. But shout out to this team though, because you see, we getting a crazy score on this game with the ISO. We scored 133 points, and that team got us our most points so far for scoring 133 points and getting us to rank 2, as you can see already. Look, 45K. Now, just as easy as it is to get easy teams, you can get some tough teams. And this team is rank 5 currently in the event, and they got 48,000 total team score points. And as you can see by their team record, they're solid, 40-14. Now, they're called the Monstars, so I'm assuming they might be all giants. Like, is this 7 4s? Let's see. And y'all see we still got our same lineup. Okay. So they got, like, I think that's T-Mac, it look like LeBron James, and I think I seen Kevin Durant at the 4. Is that T-Mac or Kobe or something at the 1? I don't even know who that was, but I know that's LeBron right there. And just another example of don't judge a team by their cover, by their record, because as you can see, this is a complete blowout for a team that has a way better record than my team. Like I told y'all, bro, we just be trolling in Pro-Am, having fun making videos, but like when we locked in with the real lineup, bro, it gets spooky, bro. So 2K only gave us 8,790 points for beating that team, 94-54. So of course, like, the margin of how much you beat a team and no matter their rank definitely doesn't take an effect at all. So after beating a top 5 team, we end up playing a low tier team, basically hitting the jackpot, because you want to try to go crazy to get the most points. And by the way, if you guys ain't noticing, the record's not changing in here because Pro-Am Summit doesn't count to the actual like Pro-Am game mode. So we're almost finished here with our day 1 grind of the Pro-Am Summit, and shout out to this team because we score another 133 points, and this is what solidified us in day 1 to where it's like, all right, bro, we literally just the top team. Y'all see we almost got 9K for each category, and we're literally still ranked 2. And for the last and final game of day 1, we play a team that's 19-2.
I'm getting booted. It's over.
Oh, GG's.
Oh, we lost.
Have a good night, Brody.
Yeah.
And play the game. That's 3 in a row. Oh, we lost. So we do end up still clutching this win against the team that is 19-2, but my center got kicked 3 times back to back, and that's literally what ended our day 1 runs. Like, we really wasn't done, but it's just like, bro, we can't risk him just keep getting kicked. But we played enough games and we were pretty much solidified top 5 and ranked 2, so it's just like we can chill. And this is also another reason, like what I was talking about as far as like taking a Pro-Am record serious. Like right here, we could have possibly lost, and this team will really act like, I beat them, knowing that it's an A out there kick. You feel me? Now day 2 was the discovery, where all the magic happened, where I was literally in the middle of trying to make a video. Spoiler alert, I was trying to upload to you guys that I used Wimby and scored 100 points. And of course, I did fail the video, you feel me? I did drop 95, but pay attention to the score. Like, even though we already solidified in the Pro-Am Summit, it's 173 points. And this is the actual discovery where we figured out, wait, it might just be points, because this game, they were just feeding me on purpose to score 100, but we end up getting our highest points ever in the event. 2K gave us 9,800 for that game. And that's when we knew, wait, how about we just feed one person over and over and just see who could just drop 100, you feel me? Go get a 99 3-ball point guard and just fade every single play. Now, still unsure what the true method is of like, how do you really win this event? In my opinion, based off that game, we just figured just blow the teams out and score the most points. That was 170 something points. But all of that fun came to an end when we played against an actual real Pro-Am team. And I'm not even talking about with records, because I told you guys, don't pay attention to the records. It's about the actual players that's on the court. So you know us, regular lineup, you know, 6'8" shooting guard, everything that we said in the beginning. And then when the screen flipped, we figured out that we're playing against some real GOATs. We're going against Dave Fry, which some of you guys probably don't know who that is, but that is pretty much the #1 2K League player of all time, literally. But he also has some other dogs on his roster. He got D-Man, he got Tough NYC, he got this point guard that I played before. So it's like a real group of team of dogs, and we gotta lock in. And the one thing that I'm most happy about is the fact that I wasn't trolling at this time. I wasn't on Wimby. We wasn't trolling with the 7-4s, because it would have got ugly, bro, against this type of team. So I'm glad. But how this game went in the first quarter, I start off by calling a cut because I pretty much knew they wasn't ready for this 5 out, and pretty much everybody is like PNR, especially when you just like comp versus comp. So that was our first possession. Their first possession, they try to dot the left corner, we get a stop, we get the rebound. Now we got to stop, and we have a chance to go up 4-0 on a good team. I pass it down the middle, and of course my teammate uses the standing dunk meter when it was an open dunk. Like, why would he do that? So even after the mistake of my center, you see their center make a mistake. He tried to shoot contested, but there's 2 people there. He missed. Now we get a possession. Now I'm coming down the court. I'm dribbling. They got the guard on me, but low-key I'm boxed up. So I got low stamina, stuff like that, adrenaline gone. You see the little energy pop up. That's when I give it to my shooting guard. So you get to see, you feel me, my boy Presto working. Look, they rotated, perfect defense. It's 4 seconds on the clock. We give it to Fear, and he does an out-of-body fade. Like, okay, this really a comp game, okay. So the first real ISO possession that you guys get to witness, you feel me, they got like a little guard on me. Pretty much I know you can't guard me. Ja, go to the paint, and I got a small meter right there, 2K. Mike Wayne, fix that, bro. So throughout the game, how Dayfry was setting up his offense, he was putting a 7'4" at the top of the key to get that mismatch. So that's how they was ending up getting 8 threes, which is a smart game plan. We got the power forward, but I think my power forward at 6'9" can and is able to get a stop as I come up the court, dot the left wing, because they're trying to stop me from scoring now. But I think in this game, I was the X factor, like really just get into a bucket. I pretty much can't guard me. And that gave us our biggest lead, 18-9 at this point. Second quarter is where they turned up. They changed the defense a little bit. They started doing like the L1 double team on me, and I had to pretty much make a read. But I was actually getting baited, I'm not gonna lie, and throwing some little scaries, which made them come back. I take blame for that. But as you can see, our defense was also immaculate. We were still able to get stops, and now I'm coming up the court. So I'm peeping the double team. So watch, every time I make a move, I tell him wrap up, look, help out the corner, green. So it's really just up to me to make the play. Y'all know how the 5 out work, man. So at the halftime, we're up by 13 points. And you can see the 2 stars is the top performers. I got 13 points, 4 assists with 4 rebounds. I told y'all that's why I get rebounds, because they're clutch. And my boy Dayfry, y'all see he had like 4 points with like 7 assists. And their offense was kind of like, sometimes they'll do a PNR. Sometimes they'll do like this, like a lineup right here, where it's like a 5 out set where you gotta like play one-on-one, and that was a good way of Dayfry to get his buckets. And this is where I think teams go wrong, you feel me? They start changing up who's gonna guard balls. So you know they put a 2K League player on me, I gotta sauce up, really moving real glitchy, still getting my team a bucket. So I think, like I said, I think that'd be the flaw of teams, like just leave your lock there, which I don't even know if they have a lock or not. But it's just like, leave your lock there, let him thug it out. He eventually gonna get a stop. It's your best chance. He got all the badges, you feel me? Once teams start switching up who's gonna guard, it's just like I notice it and I really take advantage of it, and I start switching my moves. I start like, oh my, I'm really like moving out here. I'm really hooping. And that's pretty much how the rest of this game went, you feel me? Pretty much just patience, you feel me? Take your time, wait, go get your buckets. They couldn't really find an answer to just the 5 out set, bro, you feel me? Look, you see me still ISOing. I could have passed it even if I wanted to, but we dunking it. And applying that pressure pretty much got me to drop about 33 points, 5 rebounds. Oh my God, that's a crazy shot. With like 8 assists, you feel me? So not really a crazy blowout game, of course. It's comp versus comp, but it was dope to like get a little sneak peek of how it's gonna be when I start playing like leagues and stuff like that. But GG's to all these teams in the video. I kind of wanted to end it with a comp game. As you can see, like I said, 33, 5, and 9. My boy Dayfry was 13, 2 rebounds, and 17 assists with 2 steals. Those 2 steals I told y'all that yo was beating me. And I'm 1 for 5, so I was missing my shots. Their point guard was missing my shots. But all GG's. Now let me officially show y'all boys the official rewards from winning. All right, so this is the season 1 Pro-Am Summit leaderboard. Y'all see we ended top 5. We were number 4, even right next to a team that we actually played against. And look, I told y'all we was actually just hooping, bro. We played a total of 34 games. So I was actually like hooping, actually like repping up, but y'all can see our score. And then of course, these are the rewards for the top 5 players. I'm about to show y'all that. So y'all see the banner on the bottom left, and it actually says season 1 on there. So that's super dope in my opinion, because it's like, You feel me? If anybody unlock it later, there's probably gonna say season 2. Y'all see the hoodie, y'all see the headband. We got a moving headband, we got goggles. Let me show y'all the rest. So you can either put your hoodie on, take your hoodie off. Let's see, when you go to face, you got goggles, and then you got this face mask that you can rock in Pro-Am. And then with that face mask, they give you like these little armbands. You see it? Pro-Am Summit left arm sleeve, and then it's a Pro-Am Summit right arm sleeve. But that's pretty much it, bro. I think it's a dope lure, you feel me? Cool little rewards. I'm glad we won that for being like Pro-Am players. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we out of here.